There are new revelations about the relationship between Prince Harry and his grandfather, the late Prince Phillip.
For more, we're joined by 9Honey royal reporter Natalie Oliveri. Natalie, good morning. Always good to see you. The Duke of Sussex has paid tribute to Prince Phillip on the anniversary of World War II ending. What happened? What did he do?
Good morning. Well, this was a bit of a private tribute from Prince Harry that's now been made public, of course, as things are with Prince Harry. But look, on Friday we saw King Charles and Queen Camilla. They were marking the end of the Second World War in the Pacific, and they attended events in Sheffield, and Prince Harry had nothing to do with it. However, now we find out that he actually had asked a friend of his to lay a wreath on his behalf alongside a letter. Now, that's the wreath there and the letter from the Duke of Sussex. Now, in that letter, Prince Harry thanked all the servicemen and women for their sacrifice during the Second World War, but he made a special reference to Prince Phillip, his grandfather, of course. Now, he actually served during the Pacific campaign in 1941. He was on board a ship, and Prince Harry, he always had a very close relationship with his grandfather, so it was nice to see him pay tribute there. Now, you might be wondering why Prince Harry did this in private and didn't take part in the general commemorations on Friday. Well, it's all part of a campaign, we believe, by Prince Harry not to overshadow anything the King and Queen do. So he really didn't want to, I guess, put himself in the spotlight on Friday.
He's trying to repair things on that
Trying
front
to repair
at the moment.
things, but you also might remember back in 2020, he actually did ask for a wreath to be laid on his behalf at the War Memorial in London and was refused. So that was soon after he and Meghan stepped back as senior working
Which
royals.
seems very petty at the time. It's interesting because it comes out at the time now that there's rumours that Prince Phillip on the wedding day actually said at the end of the wedding, "Thank the F, that's over." I mean, he didn't say that.
Well,
is this real? He didn't say that. I just don't see him saying it.
Well, look, Prince Phillip was known for his funny comments, right?
Yeah, but he never would, like, drop an F-bomb, I don't
Apparently, now, this is a report from Grant Harold. He worked as a butler to King Charles, then Prince Charles at Highgrove for many years. He has written a book. Now, he says in his book that he's not trying to be Paul Burrell. This book is very respectful. But one of the stories he tells in the book is that the day Prince Harry and Meghan married at Windsor Castle, the wedding ceremony was quite long. Prince Phillip, you may remember, had actually had a hip replacement just 1 month before. So there was a lot of questions about whether he would actually attend the ceremony. He did turn up, and remember there was a 14-minute sermon by the American religious, the American pastor. Yes, everyone was sort of like rolling their eyes about that. But look, as soon as the ceremony ended, Harry and Meghan went on the carriage. Prince Phillip is said to have come out with Queen Elizabeth, turned to Her Majesty and said, "Thank F, that's over." So Grant Harold was very close by, and he said he heard that comment. So look, who knows? Did it happen?
I don't know. It's a good book sell, though.
It's a good book sell, but overall the tone of this book is quite respectful compared to some of the other royal tell-alls that we've seen.
I think at his age he was entitled to say that at that point after a very long ceremony. That's fair enough. Some members of the royal family are on the move. The Waleses are moving to Windsor.
Yes, so this is quite exciting. Prince William and Katherine and their 3 children, they have been living in Windsor for some time, but they're moving home. They're going to relocate from the very small Adelaide cottage to the much larger Forest Lodge. Now, this is within the Windsor Great Park, so not far away from Adelaide Cottage at all. However, this is much bigger. 8 bedrooms, 3 levels. Look, Adelaide Cottage they moved into in September 2022, and of course, a couple of weeks later, Queen Elizabeth passed away. A couple of years after that, King Charles and the Princess of Wales are both diagnosed with cancer. So it's not been the most pleasant of times for the family in that particular house. So they are said to have wanted to make a fresh start.
That's cool.
This house is going to be their forever home, according to reports. Kensington Palace has actually confirmed that they will move before Christmas time. And we're also hearing that William won't move out of this home when he is king. He's going to be staying there for some time. Look, King Charles doesn't live in Buckingham Palace.
No one seems to like living in Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace
is freezing,
and it's undergoing a bit of a 10-year refurbishment, which is going to end in 2 years' time. But look, there has never been any plans. That's the thing. King Charles wants to open it up to tourists.
100%.
He never has any plan to live there permanently. He's either based at Clarence House or Windsor Castle, and we're expecting William, when the time comes, that he will be doing something similar.
Great for the economy if
living
they
in
did
a previous.
But talk's down for the king, right? Because he's gone to Balmoral for the summer.
He's on holidays for a little while.
him.
Yeah, we saw the King. He was welcomed to the gates of Balmoral Castle. The royal family have been holidaying there since the late 1800s, so it's really nice to see King Charles welcomed there. Lots of people turning out to say hello, including the Shetland pony mascot, a very cute mascot. And Queen Camilla was spotted shopping in a nearby town, so they are going to be there for a few weeks. William and Kate and the children will be joining them at some time, as they always do. Other members of the royal family, the Duke and Duchess of York, Princess Beatrice, Princess Eugenie, the Tyndalls. It's going to be a big family gathering, and yeah, nice to see the royals having a little break. But then, of course, King Charles will be back in Windsor.
Andrew. No.
Well, look, Andrew does go every year, so I
don't know about this year.
There's lots of different properties on the Balmoral estate, so they can be there together and keep their distance.
Out the back he goes.
Imagine those kids playing hide and seek in that castle.
Oh, my God.
Play for days.
One's been lost there for 27 years.
But look, the King will be back in Windsor for Donald Trump's state visit in September, so he won't be in Balmoral for
They're still searching for lost Prince Cyril. He's in there somewhere.
Silly Cyril.
Silly Cyril.
So many stories.
Thank you, Nat. Always good to see you.